Okay, so here we are with part B from number 2, and part B has two separate parts, each of them worth 1 point. So we'll take these one at a time. We can see that there's some kind of symmetry here where what's the greatest possible income from ticket sales, what's the least possible income from ticket sales, and both of those questions depend on, in February, the last available ticket sold was on a Wednesday. So if we're looking for the greatest possible income from ticket sales, we are trying to maximize that, knowing that the last available ticket was sold on a Wednesday. And what happens with a lot of these problems, you'll notice, is we really do deal with extremes a lot. And sometimes it's completely to the extreme, and sometimes it's a case like this where it's almost the extreme and then one little part that isn't. So it says the last available ticket is sold on a Wednesday. So we know at the very worst, one ticket was sold on a Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is relatively cheap compared to the preceding days. So if one ticket was sold on Saturday for $70, that means $70 was made. Now, if 500 total tickets are sold, though, that means there's 499 tickets remaining to have been sold with the greatest price, which would have been on the Sunday, for $100, which comes out to $49,000 and $49,900. And if we add those together, we have 49,970, and that's the answer for the first one. Now, when I said that there was a symmetry between the problems and that, here we're looking for the greatest possible income, here we're looking at the least possible income. One thing I'd like to say is I personally got a little tripped up when I started doing this problem, just because I think, okay, greatest, least, we have some symmetry here. So I remember for this one we had one ticket that was sold on one day and then all the rest were sold on another day. And here it says what was the least possible income from ticket sales. And so in my mind, just because I know that there is some symmetry, I'm thinking, okay, which one of these days do I have to give one ticket to and the rest to another one? And that's not really what's happening here. So when it says what is the least possible income from ticket sales, we don't have to have one ticket sold on any of these other days. We know that 70 is actually the smallest price that there is. So that means it's very well possible that all of the tickets were sold on Wednesday. So 500 times 70 is $35,000. And that would be the answer here. So that is part B.